some protein balls today, and we're going to do them in a way that doesn't make me feel sick to my stomach because there's dairy in them. Whey protein has dairy, can't have it. We're doing something different. I need a bowl. One bowl. So let's start with our ingredients here that we're going to be using. So we have Hy-Vee branded old-fashioned oats, 48 ounces of peanut butter. We will not need that much today anyway. We have Enjoy Life allergen-friendly chocolate chips. And then these are white chocolate chips. They just look like this because I used them for another cooking project. This is perfect because I can hopefully get rid of most of these. And honey. But if you wanted to make this truly fully plant-based, you could do agave instead. And Wellious chocolate protein powder. I also have a secret ingredient. I'm not going to reveal that yet. I do want to let you know this protein powder. I have tried it before. I also was sent this for free as an Amazon influencer. I did a review on it. It's on Amazon. It has almond protein, chickpea protein, cacao, and monk fruit. I put this in to make a protein coffee. It was a little bit grainy, which made me think it's probably going to be great in protein balls because that texture is going to get mixed in with so many other things, it's not going to matter. So let's get started. Okay, first we need to measure out all our ingredients. I personally like to start with the dry ingredients first, so let's start with the oats. I'm using a recipe off of Pinterest. I'll leave it linked down below. I'm adapting it a little bit, but that way you kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. We need 1 cup of oats, and this is a half cup, so I need 2 scoops of that. There you go. Some oats. Next is 1.5 cups of peanut butter, and I prefer Jif. I know that some people are like, it's too much sugar. Yeah, it's got sugar in it. I love that it has sugar in it because it tastes better. It doesn't have to be perfectly healthy all the time. This is one of the things I tried, the healthier peanut butter, and there are times where I need something that has more oil in it. This is not one of them. I'm going to have Jif, and I'm going to be happy about it, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. The other way I look at it is I'm not having that much at a time. That was actually really good. Holy cow, I should have just dumped that in there. That was like perfect half cup. This is like the super sticky part. But the other part of the fact that I'm using this much Jif is that these protein balls, I'm only gonna have like 1 or 2 of them at a time. So there's not gonna be that much sugar. I'm also adding honey. I'm also adding chocolate chips. This is not a snack that is low sugar. This is a protein ball that tastes good. It is a treat after I work out. It is a snack. There's some sugar in here. I am really good with these scoops. Holy cow, I did it again. All right, all kinds of peanut butter in here. Let's go. Next up, we have half a cup of honey. That's a lot of honey. I'm using a different container for that just because there's a lot of peanut butter in there and I don't want to wash it. I'm going to take the top off of this because otherwise that's going to take forever to get this out of the little bear. There we go. Just all kinds of honey. Let's go get the honey. All kinds of honey. I love honey. Honey is just a great product. Thank you, bees, for giving us honey because I love honey. We'll take that out, put it on top. I have honey all over my hand now. Cool. This takes a while, so I'm gonna do this on my finger. Here we go. Get the rest of this honey out of here. Oh my gosh, there's so much honey left. It just sticky, 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 which is perfect for this because we want the stickiness so we can make the shape of the protein balls. Get them to stay in that shape. Looking good so far. Don't you want to eat? I could eat this, honestly. I don't need to put anything else in here, but I'll add some of this because I promised you. So this is to do a half cup of protein powder. And this is not quite a 1/4 cup, but it's like pretty darn close. So I'm just gonna do 2 scoops of the protein powder from Wellious in here, which is 2 servings. Each one of these scoops is a serving size. So I'm gonna put 2 of these in here for my protein. This is the chocolate flavored, so these are chocolate protein balls. And then we're gonna do a half cup of chocolate chips. So here's what these white chocolate chips look like. I'm gonna try to do a 1/4 cup of each. So white chocolate chips and dark chocolate chips. In they go. So this brand has been a game changer for me as somebody who can't have dairy because these chocolate chips are really good. Actually, these are semi-sweet. These aren't dark. Dang it. That's fine. I like them too. And I have the white chocolate chips. So they're free from 14 major allergens, which you're like, okay, can it be that good? No, these are actually really good. And they're perfect for baking. I have baked so many things with these. And people cannot even tell that this is actually dairy-free chocolate. They're like, how can you eat this? And I'm like, it's actually dairy-free. It's safe. Now it's time for the secret ingredient. We're gonna put some element in here. And the main reason is not because I was gonna plan on putting element in here. The main reason I'm doing it is because I don't have cocoa powder, and it also calls for salt. So this has cocoa powder and salt, and I'm not gonna use the whole packet of this. I'm probably gonna use half a packet, which is perfect because I use about half a packet whenever I make coffee or hot chocolate with this. I just don't want it to be overwhelming. So we're gonna take the big spoon and we're going to mix it all up. This looks really good. So I used to make protein balls all the time, and I used whey protein because I didn't know I had a dairy allergy. And I get sick to my stomach afterwards. And I was like, it's probably, people get bloating with the protein. And so I just thought it was whey. So I had switched to plant-based proteins a while ago. I haven't really found many that are very good. Let's just be real. There's not a ton of good options. The reason I liked Wellious, and the flavor was really good in my coffee, it was just I don't think I had enough liquid in there to get kind of that chalky taste or that texture out of it. The reason I was interested in trying Wellious is because it has monk fruit, and I think that's a really great sweetener. I've become a fan of it because we went on a Southwest flight, and there was these monk fruit, like sweet and salty pretzels that they gave you. And then I started seeing other things with monk fruit in them, and everything I've tried with monk fruit, I've liked. And if you've been on those Southwest flights and you know which pretzels I'm talking about, those mini braid pretzels, they're delicious. You can buy them elsewhere. I have seen them at Walgreens. I have bought them online. You can buy them on Amazon, although they don't stay in stock very well on Amazon. But you can get them those places. All right, so here's our batter, and now we need a pan. And I need to clean this up before I can move my pan. All right, it's gonna be a little sticky. I'm gonna have to get something else to wipe that down. It's fine, everything's fine. Okay, so now we're going to make the protein balls into ball shapes, and then we're gonna stick them in the fridge. So I like having these protein balls as a little bit of a snack after a workout. Some of these are pretty big. I think these are larger than I'm supposed to do. So I might just eat one of them at a time instead of two. Some of these, I could eat two of them. It's fine. They don't have to be perfect. They just gotta fit in my fridge. That's it. I also used to do the monster ones, and I'm gonna try to do them dairy-free also. I just haven't found all the right things that I want to put in it yet. But I'm trying to find more and more ways to change this up. I have different ones each week, so I'm not doing the same one all the time because that's boring. And I don't want to do that. The other thing I like to do with these is after they've been in the fridge and I take them out, it tastes so good to put these in the microwave for 10 or 15 seconds at a time and just let the chocolate chips melt. I kind of watch it. I start with 8 seconds. It would depend on your microwave for sure. I mean, it's kind of like a cookie. These bigger ones, I would only eat one of these. There's no way I'm eating two of these. I kind of go big or go home, I guess, on some of these, but I really want to know what they taste like. So we're gonna do our taste test before they come out. Okay, I'm gonna taste test this. I will say the chocolate flavor and the protein is not overwhelming in this. I can taste the peanut butter a little bit more, probably because I replaced the cocoa with Element chocolate salt mix. I probably could have put a whole one in there. It would have been fine because I'm not really tasting the salt, but this is good. This is very good. Okay, into the fridge they go. These have been in the fridge for a couple of hours and now they're more solid. They're not falling apart here. You can see they look nice and yummy. So I have a glass container here and I'm just gonna put these in here. I'm gonna keep them. Usually they don't last me more than a week, but some of these are very large, so I probably only eat one at a time. So they may last me a couple weeks. You can also freeze these if you don't get through them all and eat them over time. Now you know how to make dairy-free protein balls.